would like to kick off with we want to talk about friendship. Friendships are really nice and beautiful,
Yep.
but I have friends that I used to have that I no longer have for some reasons. So does Tina and Gladys. And today we were talking and I was asking them, like, what are those reasons that you would look at and decide, I'm not going to be friends with this person? So Gladys, what are those things you'd look at and just decide, like, okay, I'm not going to be your friend, or I'll not even bother trying to be your friend anymore?
First of all, disclaimer. If you're my friend and you're watching this, this could just not be the reasons why we broke up. But on a serious note, I mean, like you said, friendships are really important, and like having somebody in your life. I mean, no man is an island. We all need people, but we don't need all people. There's some people who are just too toxic for us, and we just have to, like, you know,
flash the zeros and swoosh the heroes.
Yeah, like we just have to let the relationship go, let the friendship go. And for me, I think in the past, one of the reasons, or 2 or 3 reasons I've broken up feels so harsh, like I'm breaking up with a guy or something.
Okay, you've let go of a friendship.
Oh yeah, I've let go of a friendship. One of the reasons has been because value. If I feel like if I'm your friend and you're my friend and not adding value to each other, then I don't see a point of us being in a friendship. Is that the right English use? Being in a friendship, being friends, right? So I value. Like we need to be able to build each other up. This could be spiritually, financially, emotionally, in all aspects of life. I think value is very important. So if I feel like you're not adding value to my life and neither am I adding value to your life, then we're not having it, baby. No. Then the second reason is if the friendship is really about competition, then still like building each other up, because there are instances where girls, like you have something nice, I want to have something nice, like you have a cute boyfriend, I want to have a cute boyfriend. I think it's just not healthy for a friendship. So I feel like we all need to be each other's number one fan, cheering each other up, and not like tearing each other down and competing and doing all those things which are so like childish. So yeah, for me, honestly, like those two, we're not having it.
Yep. You're so quiet.
Yeah, one of the things that I would look at that would make me move on, would be attitude, negative attitude.
Ooh.
Yeah, this whole thing, every time you meet this person and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is something negative about yourself that you actually don't want to hear, I mean, with friendships, it's about most cases about leaving each other and moving out when
like you're looking for positivity in each other.
Yeah, you feel like you've been boosted up positively to go ahead and do whatever you've got to do, like they're your number one fan, not crushing you instead. And then the other thing would be, is this person real? Are they not putting a plastic every time? You even, they make you wonder, who are they actually? It's all plastic. They make you
fake.
Yeah, I know.
China friends.
China
Friends made in China.
I know. They create this personality that you just makes you.
It's more like a block between you and them. You'll never get to them.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically those two.
Interesting, but like why do people act so fake? Like, how do you even do that? Like,
I think for some people it's about something Tina spoke about before we shot the video, about people being insecure, them feeling like they need to earn points with you, or feeling like you're better than them, and maybe sometimes people act plastic because they are not even sure you can accept them for who they are. So they start thinking like, oh, when I act a certain way, Gladys will accept me. She won't accept who I am, but I don't think it's necessary.
Which I think is wrong, because then you're not able to make real connections with people if you're trying to be something else. Because I think friendships is about connection, and we connect when we open up, right? When we are a bit vulnerable.
Yeah, when you just know it, sometimes it's even good to know the negative traits of someone, because if, let's say, if I hide my negative traits, like, oh, I have a temper, I'm moody, or what, people can't know how they can help me to get rid of that.
Yeah, sure.
Because to them, I'm this jolly person, I like being around crowds, yet in actual sense I don't like it. So you find that wherever we meet, you're like, Arita, let's meet at a club, and that's where I'm not comfortable. Like, because I put up a show for you, showing you like, I'm okay with crowds, I'm okay with everything you're suggesting, you can never help me out. Well, for me, back to our question, my major 3 reasons would be familiarity, a foul mouth, and a slippery tongue. Because mostly familiarity is like, they say familiarity breeds contempt. There's a person who can assume because you're friends, now they know you so much. Have you ever had a girl who would ask you, let's say some people who have sleepovers at their guys, and I like tell you guys, oh, I'm going to meet my guy tonight. Then when I come back, you're like, what did you do? To me, that's familiarity. What makes you think I'm going to give you details?
Yeah, like you have.
Yeah, you're trying to go beyond. Me telling you I'm going was enough to me. If I wanted to tell you more, I would still come and tell you more. But
like, yeah, like, I know you talk about familiarity, but is at what point in a friendship do you draw the line between how far should I go, and what shouldn't we talk about, and what should we talk about?
Actually, it depends on the person. There are people who are friends even for 10 years, but you just know this person doesn't talk about this. You see, there are people who are not open about talking about details of their relationships. So you need to understand, by someone telling you, I'm dating this person, but this person will let you know, if you're really their friend, you will know that this person is not okay with giving details about their relationship. And then there are those who are okay with it.
But it also comes down to this point, to this fact that, were they real from the beginning? Were they themselves, to you? Because, I mean, that really helps to know that this person is like this, she's real. You get to, it all comes down to this person, you
what they like and don't like
to you.
But is that something you discern, or you have to talk about, like, as a relationship, as a friendship grows, or I have to discover that, oh my god, Richard doesn't want to talk about our relationship, or do we meet as friends and be like, you know what, we don't talk about boys and stuff? No,
it can be like, if you're friends, I don't think you can take criticism and then just judge the other. Maybe I can come and I'm back from meeting my guy, and you're like, what did you do? And then I tell you, what, me, I just don't like talking about my relationship. I don't tell you like I'm speaking in a rude way, but I tell you I don't like it. So that means it won't keep on happening because I openly told you. But then there are people who are not open, you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
All you will see is that this person is no longer talking to you and you don't know what happened.
But it also doesn't have to try to ask as the friendship is growing.
Yeah.
Within the course of, it doesn't have to try ask a question. If you ask at some point and then the reaction is, it's not they're not comfortable talking about it, then it's okay.
Yeah. And I think Tina does that a lot. Like, you always ask, is it there? Like, are you okay talking about that? Or and like, sometimes if she's not fine talking about something, she'll say, I don't want to talk about it. And I think it really helps, because now I know, like, and I think it also sort of has some respect behind it, like, respecting someone's privacy. Of course, they're your friend, but it's not like they really want to open up everything. It's really, really interesting.
So,
yeah, would like to know your view.
So, Tina, you wouldn't mind me asking about your relationship? Like, let's say you're dating right now, you come back from your guy.
Tell us.
Okay, Tina, what did you do? Tell me. Would you give me the details?
Well, it also depends on where our relationship is, and also depends on the timing.
Yeah.
I may have a bad day, and then you're asking me a delicate topic. Yeah, I believe it is, and I wouldn't be in position to tell you everything, or I would have just I'll be highlighting, and I would love to have told you maybe at some point, but then maybe the timing it also depends on the timing and also the the friendship.
But then,
that you're
haven't you guys had? Because I had one in at university, who would come and fill you in with details. Maybe they have a son there, and like, I have a son this part of my body, and you're like, you're starting to really feel shy, and you're like, why is she telling me this? I don't want such a friend. I want someone who keeps a part to themselves too. It's not only about me. I don't want someone who tells me everything.
Yeah,
Makes me uncomfortable.
But I think because you're right. But I think it also comes back to personality. There are people who are
so free,
like they will talk about anything, and there are people who are more laid back. They're like, okay, we are friends, but I just don't like talking about myself. To opening up everything. And there are those who will. I mean, we are friends. Let's talk about it. I'll tell you everything. So I think it's very important, and usually when people talk about relationships, so of course they talk about the girl and boy relationship, study the guy and all that. But I think even in just friendships, I think it's very important to study the person. Like, who is this person? What do they like? What's their personality? How do they react to certain things? Because girl relationships might not seem as important as, like the heartbreak might not be as strong as with a guy. But I think they are still very important, because I believe every girl needs girls in her life, and you really need to have quality good friends in your life. So it's important to always study and take a step and find out what does my friend like, what does she like. I think it helps a lot.
Okay, so guys, we've told you what we think would break the deal, like a friendship deal for us, and we'd really like to know what are those things you wouldn't settle for in a friendship.
Yeah.
Like, what are those things that would make you tell someone, you know what, pack your bags and leave. There you go. So just put your comments below, and then also subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
As we'll see you next week.
Oh, and follow us on Instagram, right?
Yeah, follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Sure.
And we'll be coming back with more exciting topics.
Sure.